Okay, so right now, this is my team on the right-hand side. Yeah, I'm sorry for anybody joining right now. It's not actually Dark Souls. I just didn't want to retype my description. I'm just showing Truman Genshin Impact. Anyway, I'm gonna delete this after I'm done. This is just sort of a... Oh, I need to revive. I've been doing this difficult area. But anyway, so my characters are on the right hand side and the D-pad is assigned to each one. This is Jean. She's my only 5-star character. And this frozen area is actually pretty challenging because you can't really be away from fire for very long or you freeze to death. And I have to do this challenge, but I'm gonna teleport somewhere else. I can show you exactly how big this whole map is. So there's this whole frozen area. There's this whole area right now. Storm Terror's Lair. This is Mondstadt, the first city that you find. And these areas are all giant as well. So let me just show you a couple areas and I'll just go back and do my difficult thing later. We can start here in Mondstadt. So you're affected by any elements. So if I jump in the water, I'm affected by wet status. So I'm more susceptible to ice and electric, but I think I'm less susceptible to fire. There are tons of quests to pick up, dailies.
Lord Barbados, please see to it.
Lots of storylines. There is a cat. You cannot pet it though. Ooh, a book.
It's quite busy recently.
I need to get some food. Actually, I can cook some. I think it'll be cheaper. This one is good. Yeah. So you get character bonuses for, oh, someone, I'm sorry, it's disappointing. This isn't actually Dark Souls. It's just, it takes a long time to type the description on the PlayStation controller. So I'm just showing Truman Genshin. I'll show you some of the stuff that you can do as soon as I get a few food items and we can cook one of these. Okay. You have to bring people back to life with steak. That's funny. Alright. So here are all the characters that I currently have on my team. Kaya, Razor, Yanfei, and Jean. But I have all of these characters currently. And all of them have different levels and builds and abilities. They all have different fighting styles. They use different types of weapons. Let me show you. Liyue Harbor. This place is so pretty. It's my favorite town so far in the game. Yeah. There are different foods that can revive you. The steak, the eggs can revive you. Oh, this place is prettier at night. Let me show you. So yes, and I can constantly switch back and forth. So, for example, I have Kaya who does ice moves and Razor who does electric. So if I do some ice and they're affected by that, then I do electric and I can overcharge them. Yanfei does fire. So she's a caster. That's her main form of attack. But Kaya does swords, light swords. And then Razor does claymore or clubs and has a completely different fighting style. Jean also does light swords. But she has this AoE ability that damages enemies and also heals my party at the same time. So if somebody dies, I switch to someone else. You can pause during the action to revive a character, but you can't do it indefinitely. You get a cooldown of 120 seconds for every revive item. So you need to try to keep the party alive. And because that's sometimes still kind of easy, they don't let you just cheese things. A lot of things are actually timed, so you'll start a challenge and it's like you need to defeat all enemies within this amount of time. So if you can't do it, just cheesing your way through and keeping yourself alive isn't gonna complete the challenge. Let me switch this. You can switch time of day and night.
Onwards. We have work to do.
There are tons of collectibles, just things to try to find out in the wild. Let me just look and see my quest list right now and see if there's anything that we can just go and do that's not super complicated. Actually, I'm just gonna... No, you have to level them up separately. That's why I currently only have these 4, because I sort of built this theme that I like with what I had, and these are the ones I've been focusing on. So as you complete quests or you find treasure boxes, there are, let me show you in the character screen. These ones are all leveled up to max for what I can do right now. I need to get these items in order to ascend him, and then he can get 10 more levels, but he's at 40 right now. But I'll show you, Xiangling doesn't have, she can be leveled up more. So if I click on, if I hit X, I get these. You can level up just by killing things and getting character experience, or if you want to kind of boost your way through it, these are kind of experience boost pamphlets or whatever they're called that you can use, and these come out of treasure boxes or completing quests or whatever. I'm kind of saving what I have right now in case I get more characters that I like better. I was using Xiangling, but then I got a bunch of Yanfei, and she's leveled up, and she does more fire damage than Xiangling does. Xiangling fights with a staff. Everyone has their own special as well, so I'll show you some of the combat. We'll just go fight. I don't know where we'll go. We'll go here. So there are dungeons, there are all these challenges that you can do. That's a dungeon down there, but I'll just kind of show you some other stuff first. I mean, this is also, if you have any kind of ADD, you'll just find something, you'll have a goal, and then you just run and go do something else because you see something that looks interesting and get totally distracted. Everyone gets a glider. You don't start out with one, but yes, once one character gets a glider, they all have a glider. You can customize what the glider looks like to match it to each character's outfit if you care. Or they can all have the same one, it doesn't really matter. The color of the glider doesn't affect its ability. You can't just start out teleporting everywhere. You have to discover the teleportation waypoints in order to get to them. Oh, see this? They're wet, so they're affected by the ice, and they get frozen. But if I get wet, I'll be affected by this guy's electricity. And see, I can do all different kinds of moves. Non-face and fight from range. And then you get one elemental, I forget what it's called, elemental burst, and one elemental something else. Like one is your big charge up move. You can see my triangle move down in the right hand corner has like a the color is filling up in the circle, and once I've used enough fire abilities with her, then that fills up, and then I can do a huge fire burst until I fill it up again. But a big part of it is finding characters that work well together so that you can combine what you're able to do. So
cool it.
This one's affected by ice now, and now I switched to Razor, and I can do superconduct on it because I'm using electricity, and it does so much more damage. So if you're
dodge this.
Yeah, you combine those elements together to do a lot more damage. So it's pretty interesting fighting style. There's no rolling like Dark Souls, but there's dash, and it uses up your stamina bar. But the more teleportation waypoints and statues that you find, the more you can increase your stamina.
What's the hurry?
There's climbing as well. Every day at the Adventurers Guild, you have 4 dailies that you can do, and you get rewards. I can just constantly move through. Oh, so you'll see I'm getting distracted already. You'll find boxes that are locked behind these kind of charms or whatever. You can't open them until you've completed something. Usually it's
Picked the wrong
destroying
test
the enemies
subject.
in the area. Who's throwing? Oh, there was somebody alive. I crafted this weapon for Razor out of a bunch of crafting materials that took me a little while to find. But he does a lot of damage now because
The
of
wrong
it, so
test
that's nice.
subject.
So now I can open up the box. And I got more of those pamphlets that can help me level up. And I got those Primo Gems, and those are the things that you collect. Once you get 160 Primo Gems, you can do a wish. And right there I only got 2, but as you do other things like certain quests, you can see the quest rewards for that one is 60, 40 for that one, 60 for this. I guess I could see what this is, because if I get this one, I could show you what the wishes are like. We're just going to teleport there. I've unlocked all the teleportation waypoints, and every time I unlock one of them, that also gives me a bunch of Primo Gems. So I have a lot of wishes. I just am very unlucky. When Melissa plays it, I guess she has been getting super lucky. She always gets the rare characters. She spent like $5 total, and I've spent like 45, and I only have Jean as a 5-star character. Everyone else I use is 4-star. But it gives you a lot of free characters as well. So Kaya, who I'm using right now, is a character that's included. As long as you complete part of the main quest line, you just automatically get him as a character. I don't know who's all watching. I'm sorry, it's not Dark Souls yet. I didn't want to change my description because it takes a long time to type on the PS5 controller. So instead, I am just going to change the title of this. I'm just doing a little preview of Genshin Impact for people that don't know what it is. Oh, so I guess this quest here is asking the locals about fragments. I don't know if I feel like doing this. Ask Granny. Oh. Okay. You collect items. So when you start the game, you can start as either a male or female. And the story is that they're stuck as a 4-star, technically, but that just means their rarity is 4-star. There are tier lists online that people have created, like players have created, that actually rank them according to their usefulness. So Razor, for example, is a 4-star rarity, but he's considered pretty high up on the tier list for the amount of damage that he does. You can obviously level them up, you can do different builds with them, you can do things to make them better. They can also have various equipment. And that can change kind of how they play as well. Okay, I have to go find some fragments, I guess.
Oh, it's good the villagers' lives are improving.
Near the Geo statue. Yeah, I don't know. This quest might take a little bit longer. It's more of a quest line, I guess. So I'm not going to worry about that right now. I will show you a dungeon. So the dungeons that I've unlocked, I can actually just teleport to. Or I can access them in my journal, adventure journal. And these things all, it seems like there's a lot, but they all sort of unlock as you play, so you don't get all of this stuff immediately. So you'll see up in the corner there, it says 160 out of 160. That's the original resin, and that's my kind of, that limits my collection of items. So right now I have some quests that I need to do. Clear 3 domains of blessing. So if I go to domains and I look at, yeah, it has nothing to do with what it cut out. Oh, these are all artifacts. Okay, so we're just gonna go to this one. And so there are different rewards. Oh yeah. And we'll just see. So I can do these dungeons as much as they want, or as much as I want to, but I just can only collect rewards for as much of resin as I am willing to spend. So we'll just start one. Some of them are exploration dungeons, and some of them are, this one seems to be a challenge, a time challenge, and not an exploration one. So I have 300 seconds to complete this. Experience. You can still do it for experience, or just, you know, if you're bored and you kind of want to practice and learn the dungeon and stuff, and see if you can complete the challenges. As you play the game, you're also going to be able to, I think if I use Kaya here, I can freeze everybody. Oh, and Jean has her special. I swear by my sword. So this is such a cool one. I got Jean from a free wish, which I think is pretty good. Oh, and I have Yanfei's special, and it tells me in my party list whose special is ready. Other people's special can build up as you continue to use the elemental damage stuff for other characters. It's just slower for the ones you're not using. She doesn't do quite as much damage, just with her straight ability as someone who uses like a claymore, but her range is nice. And if I build up to her special, it can hit a lot of enemies. Incinerate! But I'll try to find one of the other dungeons that's more like a story, like running through it. It kind of reminds me of a WoW instance or something.
Frostbite.
Oh. Okay. So just combining, like there are so many characters and there are so many ways that you can combine your party and use the elements together. It's really fun. The main character that you start with in the game is the only one that has ability to switch elements. So
Barbados, guide us.
But the main character just isn't really that great. Other than being able to switch out, I don't know. It's not that fun to play. All right, so I beat the challenge. It wasn't too hard. And now I can claim the rewards here because I have resin that replenishes every day. And you do want to try to use your resin every day, otherwise it's just wasted. From what I understand, like later on, there are specific things that if you really want to maximize your resin, you kind of use it on a certain thing every day. I'm not that good yet, so I can't do certain things. But see, I still have 140, so it only costs 20. So doing this one, I could do over and over if I felt like it. But I don't really feel like it. I want to go do some other stuff. I think, let's just, oh, this one costs 40 to collect. So if you run out of resin, there are ways to refill it. Yeah, leave. You rarely get these items. I forget what they're called. Let me show you. This. I only have 12 in the entire time that I've been playing the game, called Fragile Resin, and it restores your original resin by 60 points. From what I understand, you really want to save these for later in the game when it makes more sense to spend your resin on something important. So I'm not going to use that until I know exactly what I'm doing. But for a list, you can see, oops, that's not what I meant to go to. Character archive. These are all of the potential characters that are out so far. Some of them you can only get during the banner. This is the shop. I have 89. Oh, I wish I could just buy one to show you. This is the thing you use for the wishes. You can buy these for normal wishes, and you buy these for the monthly banner wish, which is, there's no point in buying these ones. The Acquaint Fate. Always buy Intertwined Fate. You can get Acquaint Fate just by doing quests in the game and completing various challenges, but Intertwined Fate you need to purchase, so I always save the gems for that. This is the only thing that you would buy with real money if you really wanted to. Genesis crystals can be converted into various things, but mostly just convert them into primo gems, I guess. But otherwise, you farm them yourself, and it really doesn't make any difference. It just takes a little while. I would show you the wishes, but I just don't have enough. I could spend 99 cents and have enough for one wish. But I don't know. Overall, it's just like the production of the game, everything you can do. I've already done my dailies for today, so I can't really show you that. But they're what you would expect. This is a world boss, and I haven't done it before. Oh, it's level 41. I can beat this. I think Kaya does the most damage. It's an electric base boss. So Razor isn't going to do anything to it.
Freeze.
We'll see what I get for beating it. If I get anything.
Cool it. Oh, so sorry. What's the hurry?
Oh, okay. could attack you here. For a while there were things where I was like, this is really easy. But then once you actually get to things that are outside of your level, it is not easy. It's really annoying. And beating certain challenges in the time limit when you're not high enough level is really frustrating, and you really have to time and be careful about, you know, comboing your stuff properly. Otherwise you really end up not being able to beat time limit. Okay, this turns into like a little bit of bullet hell.
Motion to compel.
Okay.
Freeze.
Oh, this is the annoying part.
Boom, boom.
It's gonna regenerate because I don't think I'm fast enough to kill these. It'll have some health regenerated, yeah. But that's okay. I need to switch to Jean for a bit so that she can heal everybody.
Who is one? Barely a scratch.
So when she does hits, I have her set up so that she can kind of... She gets a chance to heal
Incinerate.
the rest of the party. Okay, cool. Trounce Blossom. So it costs 40 resin to claim a reward. I'll go ahead and do it. I don't know what I'm gonna get. Oh, I got a lot of stuff. Cool. But I didn't get any Primo Gems. But anyway, that's this game. There's so much to do, so much to look at, so much to explore. There are just treasure boxes and little challenges and things all over. Camps all over the place. Hi, I don't know who's watching. I'm not playing Dark Souls yet. I'm about to. I'm gonna change my title here. I apologize for the confusion. Yeah, I mean, it's free. Once you start playing it, you just sort of get hooked. There's just so much to do. I mean, you and Jenna could play it together as well. Once you have to do some stuff on your own first to level up to a certain adventurer level, and then you can join each other's worlds and do quests and a bunch of co-op stuff together that I haven't even gotten to try yet. Maybe you'll get lucky and get characters that I don't know.
Wait, hear me.
Where'd he go? Oh, did I kill him? Oh no, he's alive.
Time for your arraignment. Motion to compel.
Oh, that is unfortunate. Oh, I don't want white tree. No, they don't have a lot of really good vegetarian options there. But yeah, anyway, that's this game. There's so much more than this. This is just a very brief overview. You can see there's just tons of stuff. There's this whole area called the Spiral Abyss, and I haven't been able to get very far yet because I'm just not that great at it. But it's this whole challenge that you have to get through all these levels without healing. Tons of little towns, tons of people to talk to. There are random world quests that'll just pop up if you're in the right place at the right time. yeah, so anyway, that's that. I'm gonna play Dark Souls tonight, and beat Artorias and do a special surprise unboxing. And also, yeah, there's a whole storyline as well. Seems like a pretty cool story, and the characters are fun. So, okay, that's this game. Try it out if you want to just play around with something free. Bye!